everyone. Today we're going to be doing an all-star cast for a possible season 6 of Bfdi. So any contestant besides like non-existy and Evil Leafy could be at the chopping block here. So any of these guys can join, and we're going to have a group of 20 contestants for season 6.
So the first eliminations that they're not going to be in the season are the joke characters. I mean, I'd imagine that if we're doing an all-star season, this would wrap up the complete story of Bfdi while not being too long. This sadly makes our silly friends irrelevant. Some of these are a stretch, but these 8 are the first ones not making it.
Now, all the eliminated Teapot contestants, very sadly, while some of these are sad goodbyes, if they can't make it past the earliness of Teapot, I highly doubt they would make it to season 6. It's kind of sad to see Lightning, Cake, and Cloudy go, and Remote. And Fries, there's a lot of them.
So, here's some guaranteed safeties of the Bfdi top 3. So, these 3 are all important for the Bfdi lore, and they must be in Season 6, especially Fiery, since he won Season 1.
So yeah, here are all of our possible contestants being taken down one by one.
The third eliminations will be the Exiters. These 5 are hated enough to be eliminated in BFB. Match, Pencil, and Lie was on the fence about, but in the end, they must go.
And also separated pairs. Sadly, these 5 are all pretty good characters, but they have a duo that's been eliminated. This sadly makes them less value as a singular character. I think Fanny is my saddest goodbye here, although Gady is also very sad. All of these are really sad. I'm so sad.
The second guaranteed safeties are going to be BFB's top 3. So these 3 were in the top 3 of BFB, so of course they need to make it to Season 6. All are plot relevant too, so we need some gelatin for comic relief also.
Dang, they're dropping like flies.
The 5th elimination, Duo Destruction. These 6 are all pretty cool characters, but besides Winner, they're not really vote magnets, and I think they just have to go, unfortunately.
So yeah, third wheels. These 5 are all pretty good characters, but there's not enough room for all members of their trio to make it in. So Eraser from Pen and Blocky, Black Hole from Tree and Marker, TV from Tennis Ball Golf Ball, a bit of a stretch, but whatever, and Needle from Coiny and Pin, and lastly, Ruby and Book with Ice Cube. Now, these 5 are good characters, but I'm gonna miss them.
The third guaranteed safeties are some duos complete. These two both complete duos, that being Gelatin and Bubble. Both are also valuable assets on their own, too.
Dang, there's barely any room left.
Who will snag the safeties? The 7th elimination is just, These 3 just aren't all-star material. I genuinely have no clue how they got this far. It's hard to get rid of Tennis Ball here since he's been in every season, but sadly he must go.
And semi-silly, sad Sayanaros are going to be our 8th elimination. Now, these 2 are quite silly, but their lack of plot relevance makes them an easy boot for this category. Both aren't bad, and I don't think a nickel would be in a BFDI all-star cast.
The 4th guaranteed safeties are just some Teapot fan favorites. These 5 are all Teapot fan favorites, and the fans would be quite mad if they weren't in the next season. Interesting about Pin, though.
So yeah, here are all the remaining possible contestants. This is getting close. Now, all of them will make the cast in the green zone, but we only have one more person left to boot of these 3. Who's it gonna be? Woody is safe. And so is Marker. Marker is loved by fans, especially in Teapot. Book was a fan favorite in BFDIA, but he's kind of bland in Teapot. He almost got eliminated instead of Naily, too. Sad for Book fans right now.
Here is the all-star cast. We'll get them to make 4 teams of 5 that make sense. Everybody's scrambling to get their trios together, like the BFB and Blocky Woody Taco. One of the teams is completed, while these 2 are trying to still find people to meet up with. And the 5 teams have been completed. The first team, Lollipop, Gelatin, Teardrop, Ruby, and Bubble, kind of like makes sense, a BFB alliance. Blocky, Taco, Woody, Tree, and Marker, they didn't want to go with some of the other people, so they're the most logical death preventers. Fiery, Leafy, Flower, Puffball, and Golf Ball, these just make sense to be together, to me.
Since Golfball would probably want to learn from Flower and Fiery's winning strategies. And Puffball and Golfball are pretty good allies now.
Pin, Coiny, Pen, Snowball, and Pillow. These are all the Teapot fan favorites, plus Coiny likes Pin. Pen has an interesting relationship with Snowball, and Pillow's just kind of there.
Yeah, they're all the, cool kids. Now, here is my top 20. If I got to pick, no consequences at all. These are my 20 favorite characters. Study up or something. I don't care.
And here are my lovely top 20. Don't question my Fiery Juniors here.
But yeah, here's another funny thing. Almost all of the BFB cast got in. That's mainly because we've seen a lot more of their completed arcs, and Teapot sadly hasn't gotten as much arc time as BFB. But there's still a lot of representatives here.
And do as Evil Leafy says, subscribe, like and subscribe, or Evil Leafy will inhale you. It's not up to us. Just follow what he says, man.
Gosh.